Ma'am, 1 second. Okay. Hi, good morning, one and all. I'm Muhammed Adnan. Today, I'm going to give you the class about the world of space. So let's start. First of all, I have a question for you all. Can someone say me what is space in simple words? You might think why a question at the start of the class, but it's an easy question you can answer without even researching. Can anyone say? Anyone?
It's a vast area. It's an endless area where there's lots of planets, galaxies, uh, and stars, etc.
Okay. Also, the space is an almost perfect vacuum, nearly void of matter, and with extremely low pressure. Also, there is no gravity there, as you said. Why is space called space? So, the English word originates from Latin word for expand, spatium, and the French word escape, through the use of which English variant space was formed. So, can anyone say me, will you visit space and why? Anyone?
Can I say?
Yeah.
I would visit space. Yeah, I would visit space, and I would like to visit Mars and Jupiter because Mars is like red, and I love red. And Jupiter, I have a interest to touch Jupiter. I don't know.
Okay.
Jupiter kind of looks like a liquid to me.
Okay. I hope your wish comes true. Anyone else? Anyone? Okay. I'll go to the next slide, I think. So there are 8 planets in the solar system. Can someone name me the 8 planets?
Can I say?
Yeah.
So Mars, Mercury, Venus, Earth,
Okay.
Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus,
You
Neptune.
already said Mars. You already said Mars.
Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars. Wait, Mercury. I forgot.
Okay. It's Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and Neptune. And 1 second. Okay.
Can I say this one?
NASA. Yeah. Yeah. You can say, guys. Now, 2 biggest companies.
NASA.
Can you say one more? One more, please. It's found by Elon Musk.
SpaceX.
Yeah. Okay. It's SpaceX and NASA. Also, Does anyone know what Albert Einstein found in what's in space?
Gravity.
Is it wormholes? Is it wormholes?
It is not wormhole, but it's black hole. Even though it is said that it's Albert Einstein who found black hole, it is actually Carl Schwarzschild who found it, and Albert Einstein found it because of the letter given by Carl Schwarzschild. So, and the black hole is also called Sagittarius A. So there are three different sectors in black hole. So the event horizon, which you can think of as the surface, though it's simply the point where the gravity gets too strong for anything to escape, and then at the center is the singularity. In the black hole, I think most of you will know, but I'll just say, in black hole, the time runs so slow. For example, if there is a camera in black hole and someone is watching you from Earth, and it will take almost 4 to 5 years to see you move a bit. So in black hole, the time runs very slow. Also, does anyone know what is an asteroid? Can you give me a definition? You can research. You can research and tell. Okay, I will tell. An asteroid is a minor planet, an object that is neither a true planet nor a comet, that orbits within the inner solar system. So, Milky Way. I'm sure most of you will know. So, will anyone say me what is it?
Yeah, it is the galaxy we live with
Yeah.
the solar system.
Yeah, it is the galaxy we live in, which contains the solar system. Also, the Milky Way cannot be seen by our naked eye. Comet. A comet is an icy, small solar system body that warms and begins to release gases when passing close to the sun. Comets also orbits the sun, but they are more like snowballs than space rocks. Each comet has a center called a nucleus. Each comet has a center called nucleus. Then the sun. I think I don't have to explain what is the sun, but I will tell. The sun is the star at the center of the solar system. During an eclipse of the sun, it is yes, guys.
Yeah. What is the difference between asteroid and com?
No, comets are like snowballs, but asteroids are like rocky. Like it's like a rock, which orbits within the inner solar system.
Oh,
Okay. Okay. So during an eclipse of the sun, it is possible to observe stars very near to the sun's disk. Then, yeah. Does anyone know what is dwarf planets? And can you give me one example of it?
yeah, I can.
Okay. What is dwarf planets?
Dwarf planets are basically like they are planets, but like they are not like fully planet. They don't have
Okay,
enough
they are smaller.
space. Asteroid planet.
Okay. Can you
Dwarf
give me
planet.
an
Example
example?
is Pluto. Example is Pluto.
Can I say? Can I say what
Okay.
are dwarf planets?
I didn't.
Can I say what are
Yeah.
dwarf planets? Dwarf planets are first of all, planets have if a body is a planet, it should maintain three rules. Those three rules are it should be round, but dwarf planets are not all dwarf planets are round, and and they orbit the sun, and the other one is that they clear up the they clear up the debris in their orbit, which most of them don't do.
Yeah. Okay, these are the 13 dwarf planets. Okay. So, moon. The moon is the only Earth's only natural satellite. The theory says that once moon was a piece of the Earth, but it was struck by a huge object and thus broke into pieces. Then the star. A star is an astronomical object comprising a luminous spheroid of plasma held together by self-gravity. These hypervelocity stars were discovered by astronomers in 2005. Dark matter. Can someone say me what is dark matter? Anyone? You can search. I think I will say. So dark matter is a hypothetical form of matter thought to account for approximately 85% of the matter in the universe. And sorry about this one. I didn't fully understand this one, so I can't explain more about it. Okay, next is Pluto. Pluto is also a dwarf planet, as you said. And Pluto is a dwarf planet in the Kuiper belt, a ring of bodies beyond the orbit of Neptune. So Pluto is also a mysterious world of the Kuiper belt and natural satellite. Moon is also a natural satellite of the Earth. So a natural satellite is in the most common usage an astronomical body which orbits a planet. Since moons always orbit planets, most moons are smaller than most planets. However, two moons in the solar system are larger than the planet Mercury. Exoplanet. An exoplanet or extrasolar planet is a planet outside the solar system. It's not inside the solar system and not like the normal planets. It's another planets but out of the solar system. Solar system. We have discussed about it so much. Okay, so I know most of you know. Can somebody say me it? What is it?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
Or someone else can, because I always say someone else can say.
No, you can say. It's okay.
Okay. The solar system contains of 8 planets and one dwarf planet
Yeah.
and the sun.
Yeah.
And the 8 planets are Mars, Mercury, Venus, Jupiter, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Uranus, and Neptune.
Yeah. Okay. So the solar system is the gravitationally bound system of the sun and the objects that orbits it. The largest planet is Jupiter and the smallest is Mercury. Mercury is the closest to the sun, thus the most hot. Neptune is the farthest, thus the coldest. Okay. Does anyone know what is Andromeda galaxy?
It's the closest galaxy to our Milky Way.
Yeah. It is one of our neighbor. It is our
Actually-
nearest galaxy.
Actually, I have a doubt in the solar system. Isn't
Yeah.
isn't Venus the hottest planet?
No, it is Mercury. It is the closest.
Actually, in Google and all, it says it's Venus, and the coldest is Uranus.
Yeah, the hottest is Venus.
Sorry, it was my mistake.
It's
Sorry, it was my mistake. So Venus is the hottest, and Neptune is the coldest, right?
Isn't it Uranus?
Okay, by my mistake. It's my mistake. Sorry. Okay, Andromeda Galaxy. The Andromeda Galaxy is a bar spiral galaxy and is the nearest major galaxy to the Milky Way. Also, it is our neighbor, our nearest galaxy. So, nebula. A nebula is an enormous cloud of dust and gas occupying the space between stars and acting as a nursery for new stars. Asteroid belt. The asteroid belt is a torus-shaped region in the solar system. Asteroid belt is the region between Mars and Jupiter that contains the largest population of asteroids in solar system. Meteoroid. Meteoroid is smaller than asteroid, and a meteoroid is a small rocky or metallic body in outer space. Okay, International Space Station. Can somebody say me what is it? Anyone? Okay. It is the largest fully functional space stations and oldest of the two current fully functional space stations. The International Space Station is the largest modular space station in low Earth orbit. Did someone talk?
Adnan,
Yeah.
how long? What is the use of International Space Station, and which year was it launched?
I don't know which year it was launched, but I think
What is the use
the
of it?
internet.
What is the use?
I think it shows like how what is the weather. I think
Okay.
yeah, I think it shows the weather, cloud and all. Kuiper belt. The Kuiper belt is a disc-shaped region beyond Neptune that extends from about 30 to 55 astronomical units. Kuiper belt is a cold and dark area of our solar system which contains thousands of comets, asteroids, and other objects. Supernova. When you hear the name, you might think it's a good thing, but it's actually an explosion of star. Okay, so a supernova is a powerful and luminous explosion of a star, and it is also called as zombie stars because scientists have discovered that a supernova which exploded and died, but then exploded again. So they also call it as zombie stars. White dwarf. Astronomers calculate that in a few billion years, our sun will become a white dwarf sun once all the helium in the sun disappears. The forces of gravity will take over and the sun will shrink into a white dwarf. And a white dwarf is a stellar core remnant composed mostly of electron degenerate matter. A white dwarf is very dense. Its mass is comparable to the sun's, while its volume is comparable to the Earth's. Neutron star. Neutron stars are actually cores of all stars. When a star reaches the end of its life, it explodes. A neutron star is the collapsed core of a massive supergiant star, which had a total mass of between 10 and 25 solar masses. I think most of you are bored, so can every one of you just get up from your seat and just walk around your chair for 5 times? Can everyone do it?
What?
Can you get up from your seat and walk around your chair for 5 times?
And then
Okay.
If you finished, you can tell me. I think everyone finished. I think you are more energetic than before. And if you are sleepy, you can do it once more after a while. So, can someone tell me who is the first person to go on space?
Can I tell?
Yeah.
Neil Armstrong.
Neil.
No,
that's not.
I'm asking on space. It's not on the moon. It's on space. It's not moon. It's space.
Ma'am, I can go Moscow.
Is it Yuri?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ma'am, I can go Moscow.
It's Yuri Alexeyevich Gagarin, the first person to go on space. The first woman to fly in space was Soviet Valentina Tereshkova. And the first woman to go to space from India. Can someone say me this? I think most of you will know.
This is a question that answer is Chawla. That is answer is Kalpana Chawla.
Yeah. She also had a doctorate in flying. And yeah, it's Dr. Kalpana Chawla. And Kalpana Chawla's first mission was STS-87, and her second and last one was which she died in. I'll show the video. In this video, you can see how much confident they were, even understanding there was fire. You can see the captions if you. It's loading. Sorry, it's taking a while.
Look at the camera for a second. Look at me. This is me? Yep. Where? What, Casey? Oh, I just turned towards you. I want to see what you have there.
I'll show you where it
Low, and
is.
she's right behind. Oh, we see lots of jets firing. I'm getting the jets firing. I'm trying to see if I can get an overhead window view yet. Okay. That's all I can do is 3.5 bags out of 4, so that'll work. If I could pass that back to you. Would you hold just 1 second? I want to get to my gloves before G's build. I want to get to that. Certainly. There's all kinds of... Okay. We're just past EI. Okay. I have my gloves. There's that jets firing in the back, I guess. And Dirk, I'll take your bag. And float it aft gently. I got it. That might be some plasma now. Think so already? The jets are not firing right now. It was quite a bit actually. Yeah, we see it out the front also. That's some plasma. Tell me when there's good stuff out front. I'm filming overhead right now. It's kind of dull. Oh, it'll be obvious when the time comes. Well, really, I guess I could give you the camera to put out the front window. Here, let's don't do that. Okay. Let's just, go ahead.
Okay. Only the crashing moments and all, it's not there. Only the fire, when the fire comes, that video is only there. So even when the fire, when the jet is caught on fire, we can see their confidence that they will get rescued from there. So the last words of Kalpana Chawla were that we have no return to Earth. And these are the 7 people who died in the STS-107 mission. These are the other 36 people with Kalpana Chawla. The first man from India to go to space was Rakesh Sharma. Does anyone know who discovered what space was? Anyone? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah, I can.
Yeah. Can anyone say me who discovered what space was?
Can I tell?
Yeah.
Edwin Hubble.
Yeah, it is Edwin Hubble. Okay. Why is satellite needed? So satellites provide information about Earth's clouds, oceans, land, and air. So it is important for us to need satellites so that if we have some programs conducted and we can check the information of the day of that day. Information of that day. If it is a rainy day, maybe we can't conduct it outside. So it also helps with that.
And also, if satellites were not there, this meeting would not exist, right? Because
Yeah,
for communication.
internet and all also depends upon the satellites. And the first satellite launched by India, can someone say?
Can I tell?
Yeah. Yeah.
The Aryabhatta satellite.
Yeah. The Aryabhatta was named after the famous Indian astronomer. It was the first satellite launched by India. And ISRO, Indian Space Research Organization. It is the place where Chandrayaan 3 launched. The Indian Space Research Organization, commonly referred to as ISRO, is the National Space Agency of India. Okay, does anyone know who is the founder of Indian satellite? As I said, you can research and tell me. Anyone? The founder of Indian satellite was Dr. Vikram Sarabhai. Does anyone know who is the present chairman and head of ISRO? Anyone?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Somana.
What?
Somana.
Yeah.
S.
It is Sri S. Somanath. He is the present chairman of and head of ISRO. So, for fun, I will show you a magic and I will show you the trick as the class finished. So, for an entertainment, let's do a magic. So, I will show you the trick afterwards. Maybe I'm not an expert, so maybe the trick will fail. I'll show you the trick at the end. So, I have a rubber band here and a scissor. So, I'm keeping the rubber band here and taking the end up. I hope you can see. So I'm going to cut the end of it. Okay, I cut the end of it. And now I'm gonna pull this and it's okay. The rubber band is here. Okay. For the I think almost everyone will know the trick by now.
Yeah,
But I will just show. For those who didn't understand. So for this one, can you please take one big rubber band and a small one? A small rubber band and a big one. 1 second, sorry.
I don't even have a normal rubber band.
Yeah. And hide this one in your hand and show that you're going to cover this one and place this here. And tell the audience that you're going to take the end point and cut this part. And just pull from down so it will be stuck here. And you can just show like this and drop it like that. I'm not an expert, so maybe it is not a fun trick, but you can practice and make it better and show your friends and all.
Yeah, it is very cool. I like it.
Okay. Thank you. And I have questions for you. So if you want, you can answer, or I will call one by one. What should I do? Should I call one by one, or will you
You can
answer?
call the
I
name.
will answer.
You can call one by one.
Yeah, one by one is good.
Okay. Aiden, can you say the answer for this question? Who is the real founder of black hole?
Carl.
Please don't research in this one.
Is
Please
it
don't research in this one.
is it like Carl something?
Yeah. Okay. It's called Schwarzschild. Next question to Kais. Who is Dr. Kalpana Chawla?
The first Indian astronaut, the first Indian woman astronaut to go to space.
Okay. Also, can you tell me why she has Dr. Kalpana Chawla before her? Do you think she's a doctor?
No,
Okay, then why is the Dr. Kalpana Chawla there? Why is
I don't
doctor
know.
there?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's
Is
because
it because she's
she
a
have
doctor in space?
This is a total confusion. I don't understand.
no. It's because she have doctorate in flying. I said in between of it. I said in between of the presentation. Okay. Alim,
What?
this is the first question. What is space in simple words?
Oh, what is space in simple words?
Yeah.
You asked this in the beginning.
Yeah. I'm just asking it to him. Can you say?
I didn't raise his hand. I think.
1 minute. I have something problem in my net. I'll fix it. Let come.
Okay. Adam, can you tell?
Yes, space is a vacuum, and
Okay.
it has lots of, it has all stars, galaxies,
Yeah.
black holes, planets.
Yeah. Okay. Next, Aisha,
Yeah.
can you tell?
Indian space.
Uh,
Indian space research organization.
Yeah, correct. Okay. Can Zakir tell? Next question.
The nucleus is the center of an atom or a cell.
No, it's in the center of a comet.
Okay. In space related things, like everything, like almost everything has a nucleus. For example, cell
Yeah.
has a nucleus, an atom has a nucleus.
Yeah.
Can
Okay. If you have any questions for me, you can ask.
Can I
Adam, what is the difference between nuclear and asteroid?
leave?
What?
What is the difference between nuclear and asteroid?
Nuclear? What?
Yeah, nuclear and asteroid.
I didn't understand. Nuclear. One second.
No,
Nuclear.
not.
I did.
Can I ask one question? What
Can
is
you
the full
take
form of?
the last page? No, the second last page before Q&A. Before Q&A.
Last
That
page.
page.
This
Yeah,
one?
this page.
It's
What is
nucleus.
nuclear? Yeah, what is the between?
Um,
What is the difference between both of them?
but it's not related. I think asteroid is a rocky thing, just like meteoroid. And nucleus is the as before Zakir said. It is the center of atom and comet and all.
Can I ask
Okay.
one question?
Yeah.
What is the full form of NASA?
I knew it, but I forgot. One second. It's National Aeronautics and Space Administration. Any more questions? Anyone?
What?
I think the questions are finished.
Okay. Ma'am?
Ma'am, can I leave?
Who owns SpaceX?
Yes, Adnan. Yes, Adnan.
Who owns SpaceX?
Adnan,
Yeah. Yeah, ma'am.
your question session finished.
Yeah, one. I don't know who asked, but
I
someone
think
asked.
Aiden
a
is raising
question.
his hand. Says Aiden, tell me.
Ma'am, who owns SpaceX?
Elon Musk.
Yeah.
What is your question? The question is to Adnan, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
Ma'am,
It's owned by Elon Musk.
Okay. So I think it's time. So the super kids, please fill the evaluation sheet.
Done.
And Adnan, your presentation was good.
Bye, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Super kids, you can leave only after submitting the form.
Oh,
Please submit the form, Superkids. Others can leave. Thank you for joining with us. Our next session is in your class.
Adam, I'll call you, okay? I'll call you. Bye.
Ma'am,
Yes, Adnan.
can I fill my own?
No. No, it's not possible, my dear.
Bye, Adnan.
Bye.
Yours was an interactive session.
It was a very nice session, Adnan. You made it so interesting.
Thank you.
It was nice. Okay, dear. Well
So
done.
once you've finished filling the evaluation sheet, the Superkids can also leave. Your next session will start at 2 o'clock in our Superkids teams itself. Okay. So I'm going to end the meeting for everyone.
Okay.
ma'am, we have to join back to class, right?
Yes, in the afternoon session, everybody have to join in your respective classes.
Ma'am, that time is 2 o'clock, right?
Yes, usually we will on Fridays we will start our session at 2 o'clock.